Hi everybody, it's Kerrie here at the North East Autism Society and we're joined by Tony and Danny from the Life Science Centre. And today we have for you a marble challenge. So Danny, do you want to tell us a little bit more about what you've got for us today?
I will, yeah. We are going to make a marble run, which is like an obstacle course for a marble. So it takes as long as possible for it to go from the start to the finish. I'm going to use some masking tape.
Oh, I've got some. I'm going to join in too. I've got some masking tape as well.
Got some scissors.
Scissors. Just be very careful using these and ask an adult for help if you need.
I've got a whole box full of recycling. And
that looks fun, Danny.
Lots of recycling too.
Most importantly, a marble.
That's my marble. Oh, here it is.
There we go.
Brilliant.
And of course, if you don't have a marble, try other things that are around, see how they work. And it's kind of like, play with it. The whole point. What was that?
I did find my marble, but before I lost it earlier as well, I was thinking about using Maltesers as an alternative.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I like that idea because you could eat them at the end, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And really, that's kind of the spirit of this, is trying things out and seeing what happens. So with your recycling, you could try lots of different things. I've got a toilet roll tube, or got half a toilet roll tube, so it's a bit of a different shape. Got bits of cereal box, making little flaps that do interesting things, or the top of a drinks bottle. So I've got a bit of a funnel to give me a nice angle. And so, like I say, it's all about trying things, seeing what works. And if it works, that's great. But if not, change it, mix it up, see what kind of things you can come up with. Should we give it a go?
You could get really creative, Danny, with this, couldn't you? I think.
Oh, definitely. You could
even colour them in or put sparkles on the equipment.
Definitely,
really make it very creative.
Yeah, you could take as long as you want for it. Shall we give it a go, Tony?
Okay, so my goal is to make an interesting obstacle course to make my marble move along the wall and to the floor.
Exactly. Now, I've started with a few little bits and pieces, but I'm going to add some interesting bits and see if I can set myself some personal challenges. And Tony, for you, let's see what you can come up with. Let's get cracking.
Okay. I'm going to start with a tube. I've noticed, Danny, you've got yours, you've stuck things straight down, but you've also got some masking tape going across. Is that to stop it? Mine's moving around a little bit.
Exactly, yeah. So if you have it just taped with a vertical piece, it'll kind of bounce around, it'll start coming off. So those horizontal pieces going across, they help to kind of secure it all in place. But because it's masking tape, you can take bits off if they're not in quite the right place and move them around, and it all works quite nicely. Okay.
Great.
So Tony, I can see that your masking tape, it's a little bit fiddly, isn't it, to put on as well? So you've just got to keep trying.
Mm-hmm. And it's sticky as well.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it's too.
It's just trial and error, isn't it? Having a go.
So, Danny, how far should I go before I try it with my marble? Should I just keep adding things and then test with the marble at the end?
I'd say try it now. You've got 2 bits, so you'll kind of see what happens. And if anything, I'd say try it a couple of times and see if the same thing happens every time you try it.
Okay, let's try.
See, so you thought it was going to go from one straight into the other, but it fell straight down. So maybe you need to change something there.
It fell down this gap, so I think I need to do something about this gap. I thought it might jump across, but it didn't jump, so I might put maybe a piece of cardboard there. Oh, Oh, I've got a piece here. I'm going to use this funnel to try and see if I can get it to go swirling round and around like a whirlpool.
That sounds pretty exciting.
That's a good idea, Tony. And if it doesn't work, you could get some straws at a later date and put them in and have them round the edges. And it might swirl.
That's a really good idea.
I'm going to use this cup to try and catch it in as well, because I keep losing the marble.
That could be a good idea. You could get a yogurt pot or something like that and have that be your target at the end.
Good idea. I need to move this a little bit closer. So I guess what's really important is looking at what happens with each run of the marble and then making a little change, a little tweak.
Definitely.
Hey!
Yay, it worked, Tony.
Aye.
It did.
I like that little jump it does at the end just before it goes into the bottle.
It didn't swirl around that as much that time. I'm going to see if I change it position.
Exactly. Every time the marble goes down, it'll knock everything, and you might have to adjust your tape again. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
I'm pleased with that.
I've been working on this interesting little bit here. So I've got a toilet roll tube that's coming out from the wall towards the camera, and I've got the bottom of a box, and I've made a little loop of tape with the sticky side on the outside, so this side's nice and smooth, and it means I can put it there and it swivels. So I'm trying to make something that does a cool little swivel and drops the marble down here. So let's see how that goes. Oh, I got a bit stuck.
That was a good try though, Danny.
Keep trying.
Yes, let's see what happens this time.
Oh,
Yes.
Yay,
Yeah.
well done.
Oh, there we go.
That's brilliant. That's really cool. I love that part. It was worth keep tinkering with it to get it just right. It's worth being patient.
Definitely. If you start higher up on the door, you'll have even further to go down. Or if you're going kind of, you could start further to the side and go more across and give yourself a lot more space to play with. You could even try really creative things like going around the door to the other side of it, maybe. And it always depends how much time you have and how patient you're feeling and how creative you're feeling as well. But I think we've got some pretty good starts here, Tony. I might carry on with this for the rest of the day.
Yeah, they're great. Thank you, Tony and Danny, for sharing that with us. I like that activity, and I think, as always, our young people might like it and might be able to send us some photographs or videos of their designs. Just get your things together and have a go, isn't it? I think that's the message. Brilliant. So have fun, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.